I'm Wayne Worth with 3 Dudes Trout Fishing Adventures, and this is your non-pro tip of the month: how to catch a trout in extremely cold water. As you know, January temperatures in West Virginia can dip low enough to freeze the balls off a pool table. When air temperatures dip into the teens and single digits, water temperatures also drop. Ice then starts forming on riverbanks and trout start becoming lethargic, making a rather tough day of fishing. Not to say that trout won't bite in these conditions, because rainbow trout will still feed in water temperatures as low as 40 degrees. Presentation is key though, because a trout won't commit as aggressively to your zesty garlic salmon egg in January as it will in the month of March. Moral of the story: it's hard to motivate anything or anyone to be at their best in weather like this. Now, what motivated me to drive 2 hours from Clarksburg to try my luck on the South Branch of the Potomac were 2 things. 1, it's a balmy 42 degrees in Pendleton County, and 2, after catching that October holdover in last month's episode, I moved up 43 spots, now ranking me 384th best trout fisherman in West Virginia. So I got something to prove, especially since my buddy Sam is ranked 16 spots ahead of me at 368th. Just kidding. Anyway, putting all egos aside, let's get to it. Step 1, gear. As usual, I'm using my St. Croix Trout Series 6'6" rod with light power and fast action, and my reel is a Cast King Centron 500 with 6-pound test fluorocarbon. Today my most important gear though is what I'm wearing. Hypothermia is a real thing, and being 46 years old, I prefer my existence to be on this side of the grass for at least another 34 years. So I dress warm and I dress in layers. And having plenty of these is also a difference maker. Step 2, tackle. Like I said, it's January and trout are more lethargic due to the frigid water temperatures, and the bite is slow. With that said, my favorite baits this time of the year are salmon peach and orange power bait, garlic eggs, both on a size 10 hook with at least 2 BB split shots depending on the water level, and power worms on a trout magnet jig head. Step 3, finding the perfect habitat. Most trout in January will be in calmer and deeper water, typically where the water flattens out just beyond a good run. Pocket water, which has a good mix of rapids, plunge pools, and smooth seams, are also ideal for trout to hang out during the winter months. No matter what habitat you're fishing in or bait that you are using, presentation is key. Your bait needs to be within a 2 to 3 feet circumference zone, and in that zone as long as possible, which means sometimes you need to get out into the water and be in the direct line of the current they are swimming in. It's a beauty. Nice. Look at that. Pretty fish. Pretty fish. And there you have it. That's how you catch trout in extremely cold water. I'm Wayne Worth, and this is Sam Heinzman. And until next time, always remember, never let the truth get in the way of a good fishing story. If there are any non-pro tips you would like to see in a future episode, feel free to comment below. Or if you just want to follow more of our trout fishing shenanigans, hit the follow button on our Facebook page or subscribe to our YouTube channel.